Welcome to Cisco Pilates. I have today a couple of foam rollers and my lovely assistant, Allie. My name is Alexis, and I'm going to link these on the video so that you can see where you can purchase a foam roller. So this is a larger foam roller, and then we have this nice short one that is textured by TP Therapy is what it's called, so I'll put a link out for that. And we're going to show you a few things to do on the foam roller today. So we're going to start sitting on it. So you'll lay it here, and I like to hold it as I sit on the side there. And we're just going to start by rolling out the glutes, so you can kind of have one butt cheek on one side and the other one is a little bit off. So you're just rolling forward and back there. And you can do this for as long as you wish. You can kind of find different parts that feel good to roll out, and you'll switch sides. If you need to stay on one side for longer, you can. And once you feel like you have sufficiently gotten everything you need out of that, you're going to roll onto one hip. So we'll just roll right over onto the side here, and I like to come down onto my elbow. Good. And then I do like to cross this top leg over if you can. 2 legs straight is fine as well, but it will be a little bit more pressure on that leg. So you're going to cross it over. And then we're going to roll just a little bit on that hip. And you can go up and down on it. You can also go forward and back on it. How are you doing back there?
That's really good.
Good? Good stuff. Okay. So getting right into some of the tight spots in your hip there. And then we're going to roll down the IT band. And this, I usually suggest people only do 1 to 3 times because it can be pretty intense. And you can try to stay on your elbow here if that works for you. You're going to roll all the way down to where your knee is, just above your knee, and then you'll roll back. You can also move a little forward and back of the IT band, so you're getting a little bit more quad or a little bit more hamstring if you want. Maybe just one more. Okay, and then from there, I like to roll right away, all the way over so that you can get the quad. So that outside knee will go down on the floor. If you have carpet or maybe another mat, you can put that down there if you need more padding. So you have just the quad on the foam roller here, one side, and you can go forward and back there. Yeah. I'll show you a different angle there, just so you can see. So I bring the knee forward, and then the leg is straight. And I'm going here on it. Okay. Looking at that quad. Let's switch sides. So we'll go this way. Okay. So we're going to start just on the side of the hip here with one leg crossed over. And just a little forward and back and up and down, just getting into that side of the hip a little bit. And then we'll go down the IT band, all the way down to the knee if you can get there. This can be a lot of work in your upper body, so if you have a shoulder injury, you might want to take it easy here, maybe do less reps. And that'll be enough for the IT band there. I don't want to overdo it. We're going to go right away, roll right over, put that knee up high so you can get onto that quad. Okay. And again, on this one, you can kind of find different spots of the quad. what might work for you. You can go a little more to the inside or a little more to the outside, whatever feels like it needs it. Good. Another way that people do roll out the quads are 2 at a time. I like 1 at a time, but you can do this as well if that feels good to you. So that is an option. What do you think? Do you have a preference?
I like to, just because I'm really tight.
Yes. Yeah, so one leg is going to be a little more pressure. So when you're done with that, we're going to do some hamstrings. So you're going to go sitting on your bottom, and you'll have the roller underneath your hamstring. You're going to cross your legs. This, again, does put more pressure on the hamstring, so if you want less excitement, you would uncross and do both at the same time. We can look at both of those options. So you'll cross, and then you are going to have to lift your butt up a little bit, and you'll roll it out. And the crossed legs puts the weight of the top leg onto your bottom leg, so you'll get more rolling happening in that hamstring. And switch sides. Again, this is a lot on the shoulders, so if you have a shoulder injury, just be really careful. You can always try to do things on your elbows if that is better. It's a little bit harder here to lift up on the elbows, so I like to do on the hands. And then you're going to do your calves. And you might need to be on a hardwood floor instead of a mat for this because you want to slide. So we can just sort of scoot the mat aside. I don't know what it'll be. You can try whichever version, Ellie, but you'll cross here. Same thing with crossed legs, and you might not even need to lift your butt up. You might get enough pressure just by sliding on the floor. This is pretty intense. It's good, right?
It's really good.
Really good. And again, here, I do like to roll onto different parts of my calves. You can roll that leg in or roll it out to find some different tight spots. And switch sides. Rolling that leg in and out to get the inner calf and the outer calf. Good. And that's like your full hip and leg rollout. So now, coming back to your mat, we're going to get into your back, finishing up here. So I like to go starting with the upper back, hands behind your head, and you'll lift those hips up and just roll a little bit on the upper back. You might get a nice pre-chiropractic adjustment in that upper back. And so you can just kind of roll a little bit on there, and if it feels really good, you can roll down a little further. You can also take those arms out to the side for more support. You can roll down that for the spine. Watch out if you're wearing a hoodie or if you have a ponytail, it can get caught on the roller, so just be careful with your hair and clothes. And then just to get into your upper back a little more, lower your hips with the foam roller right behind your shoulder blades, sort of at the bra strap level. You'll have those hands behind the head, and you're going to open that chest, and then you can close the elbows. And open, close, a couple more. This is just a really good thing to do in general. Okay, and then we'll just roll over onto your side, and we're going to get into your lats a little bit. So just right underneath that armpit, And however feels good to you, you can roll up and down, you can roll forward and back. You should feel some good tight stuff in there, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And maybe back a little there, right at that shoulder blade connection, maybe a little more forward. Finding some good spots there. It gets pretty tight. Okay, and then we'll switch sides. Just getting that other lat. Knee, forward and back. And you can stay in any of these for as long as you want, or pick the ones that really work well for your body, and you can make your own little routine that feels like it's best for you, especially after a workout, after a run, after cycling, when your legs get really tight, it's really great to roll out those legs. And then a couple of my favorite endings here are with the roller right underneath your neck. So you just lie there, and this is going to massage out the base of your neck. So you can hold it if you want on either side, or just let your arms relax and just roll that head side to side. And you can choose legs bent or legs straight, whatever feels good for your body. And this should feel really nice. So that's one way you can sort of just end it. And then another thing that you can do if you have a long roller, Allie can't do this with hers, so I'll just show you on the long one, is you can sit at the end of it and lie yourself all the way down. And then just relax there. And that is really good for opening up your chest here. It's a little bit tricky for balance. Just make sure you have, you can keep your knees bent if that's easier, or just make sure those arms are planted. And you can hang out here as long as you want. Getting out of this is a little bit tricky. You just sort of have to slide yourself off the side. It's not the most graceful thing. So that's it for foam roller 101. In terms of why I would get a long one or a short one, I like the long one for a few reasons. I like the smoothness of it. It's nice and light. And I do like being able to do that lengthwise lying down. Of course, I'm really into foam rollers, so I have to have both. The short one I love because it's really portable. I really like the texture of it. It has a different feel than this, and you can travel with it. It's hollow on the inside, so you can pack your clothes in there in your suitcase and bring it wherever you need to go, or bring it to the gym or wherever you would need to take it. So that is why I like this one as well. So I recommend both. They're very affordable. They're between $25 and $40, depending on which ones you're looking at. This one does also come in a long version, and this comes in a short version, so you can mix and match how you like. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching.